Hey guys, and welcome to another one of my videos. In this video I thought I would show you how I plan and do my journal spreads. Just a little disclaimer, I'm not saying this is how you should do your journal spreads because everybody has their own style, and if you're still taking time to find yours, then I hope this can be of inspiration to you. Without further ado, let's get started. So the first thing I like to do usually is pick out the pictures that I'm going to use. I either pick ones that I've printed out at home or ones that I've bought online. A lot of the times I like to choose things that my pen pals have sent me to. Once I've come up with the colour scheme that I want for this spread, I will also pick stickers, memo sheets and washi tapes that will go with that theme. So for this spread I've gone for a galaxy theme. The next thing I like to do is pick out the pens that I'm going to use. So now that I know my colour scheme, I know that I need a lot of purples, blues and blacks. So that's what I'm picking out here. I have a lot of different kinds of pens, so I'm using some mild liners and I also have some Crayola super tips that I'm going to be choosing as well. These are the ones that I use the most for my calligraphy and for any kind of lettering. If you're just starting out with journaling though, I really recommend the Crayola super tips because they're really affordable and they work really well. Next is going to be the essential supplies, which is glue, scissors, and a pen. So now it's time to start the actual journal spread, and the very first thing I do is I need to plan out where I'm going to put all of the pictures, because usually the pictures is what most of my spread goes around, and it's kind of like the framework and the base of my whole journal spread. As you can see, I'm also using memo sheets and paint samples. I think paint samples are a really great thing to use in your journal, especially because you can get them for free from most hardware stores. So once I've figured out where I want everything to go, which usually takes around 5 minutes, I will stick everything down with a glue stick. Now I know a lot of people use tape to glue on their pictures, but honestly I think it just depends on your preference and the kind of paper that you have, but personally I use glue. So the next thing I'm going to do after I've glued all of my pictures and memo sheets down is I'm going to choose the decorations. So here I'm using some washi tape samples that my pen pals have sent me, and I will choose the colours that I like and find an appropriate place for them to go. Another one of the types of decoration I'm going to be using is stickers. These ones in particular, one of my lovely pen pals Heather got me for my birthday. They are honestly some of the most gorgeous stickers I've ever seen. They also fit the galaxy theme really well. And so now it's time for one of my favourite parts, which is the calligraphy. In this spread I'm doing white gel pen on top of this black paint sample, which I think turned out really nicely. As for the main title, I'm going to be doing calligraphy again. This type of calligraphy is going to be gradient, which is one of my favourites. I think it looks really nice. My calligraphy is still not as good as I want it to be, but because I know practice makes perfect, that's what I keep doing. Now it is time for doing the writing, which is basically the main body of the spread. Usually I just write about whatever the spread is about, so for this example I wrote about what I like about Yoongi so much, which honestly isn't very hard to write about since there's loads of things that I could talk about him. Depending on your journal spread, you could write about whatever you want. And this is the finished product. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a like and subscribe down below for more content. Love you, bye!